Hello, my name's Yvonne Aburrow and I'm making a series of videos about simple spells for busy witches. This video is a bit different from some of the others because I'm going to talk about how I believe magic works. So I don't think you need fancy stuff or a witchy house or whatever else trappings. You can have something very basic and it will still work. So in my opinion, there are two things that you need. The first is intention and the second is symbolism. So first let's talk about intention. So intention is a tricky one because, you know, wishing something doesn't necessarily make it happen. But it is a key ingredient in an effective spell. And you also need to be mindful, obviously, that your intentions or your wishes are not going to harm someone else, because, you know, ethics is important. And I realise that makes me a super old-fashioned Wiccan person, but it is important. If you don't think so, that's your prerogative. So intention must be focused and it must be directed and it must be unmingled, right? If you have doubt about what it is you want, then that confuses things. And I think that intention has to be combined with symbolism. So the symbolism can be something very simple. It can be the turning of a wheel. It can be the lighting of a candle. As long as the symbolism tells your subconscious that we're telling the subconscious in simple pictures what we want to happen, and then the subconscious sends that signal through the collective unconscious and out into the world to do the magic. Of course, it doesn't always work, and because there may be other people with other intentions and other wishes in the way. Maybe the universe looks at us doing these things and goes, nah, you don't really want that. And maybe, you know, maybe our intention or our symbolism wasn't strong enough. But sometimes this stuff really does work, and it obviously works best when you're actually making an effort in the mundane world to achieve the same goal. So what the magic will do is just give the things a nudge in the right direction. So none of that requires, you know, fancy dressed candles and having a witchy aesthetic in your house. Now, I realise that I am sitting in front of one of the witchier parts of my house, but I am lucky enough to live in a house with a big stone fireplace. Here it is. There you go. And a lovely Bridget's cross that somebody brought me from Ireland. But the rest of my house isn't actually that tidy or aesthetic. So yes, I do have witchy stuff. And I also believe that it's quite important not to actually share the details of specific spells or workings or magical tools on the internet, which is why you will never see a photo or a video of my magical workings, because I believe that posting them on the internet dilutes the effectiveness of those things. And they are private to me. So I think that that's part of the magical intention, is the ability to know when to keep quiet about certain aspects of your magic. So I am sharing what I feel comfortable with sharing. Anyway, like I said, two key ingredients: intention and symbolism. And the symbolism is what makes the magic sort of concrete in the real world. by going via your unconscious to the collective unconscious. As the old witches of previous centuries would say, it's showing the thing what to do. And I like that phrase, it's pretty cool. All right, well, have a lovely day and see you in the next video.